Hi, and welcome to the December edition of Save with Dave for you, our IEA members. We have a wonderful guest that is joining us this month. His name is Derek, and he is actually a part of our newest partner that is available for you through your IEA NEA membership. So, to get things started for our December edition of Save with Dave, I would like to introduce everyone to Derek Elgin, who will be sharing some information with us about one of the latest benefits. Derek, welcome to the IEA Member Benefit Save with Dave.
Hi, David. Great to see you again. Always wonderful to work with you. And hello, everyone. Glad to be here today.
So, Derek, to get things going, we actually are going to basically feature you for this month's edition of Save with Dave. And I wanted to start off by, in essence, asking what led to NEA Member Benefits partnering with BMG.
Absolutely.
You could
So,
tell us more about what BMG Money is all about, too, please.
of course, fantastic question and something we're quite proud of. NEA Member Benefits has a wonderful set of overall benefits from purchasing to loans and so on and so forth. And what the folks at the Member Benefits office realize is that with their personal loan offerings, they started realizing like, oh, well, not everybody necessarily qualifies because not as everybody really needs that much money because the personal loan that's currently offered is generally for large amounts of money. And also, it requires a credit score, a FICO score. And, the unfortunate thing is not everybody has a really great credit score nowadays. But NEA Member Benefits wanted to explore ways, how can we still serve everyone, regardless of where they are financially, with our benefits? And so what NEA Member Benefits did is they went upon a search, a due diligence search in this space for about 2 to 2.5 years, worked with us discovered us, worked with us very closely, and they learned from us that we actually underwrite small loans based on factors other than credit score. So they're like, hey, this is fantastic. This is an all credit scores welcome lender that will be a nice complement to their current NEA personal loan offering that does require a credit score. So the long and short of it is after a lot of work with the fantastic people there at the Member Benefits main office in Maryland, they said, hey, BMG Money, they're exactly the type of partner we're looking for. And then we work with them to create what's called the NEA Advantage Loan. And so you can actually find access to the NEA Advantage Loan in the NEA Member Benefits website, which if this is also being video recorded, you can see right here on the screen. And then you can also see a little bit about us, BMG Money as a company. We've been around for quite a while and have done a lot of loans. So we have a lot of satisfied customers who have come to us in times of their need.
Derek, thank you. That actually is very helpful to know. And it actually kind of takes me right into my next question, which I believe you covered a little bit about, but to go just a little deeper, what are some of the reasons that you would suggest for a member to take advantage of the BMG Money loan opportunity?
That's an excellent question, David. So spot on. BMG Money as a company specializes in small loans, particularly loans meant for emergency situations. So, we're talking about loans in like the couple of $1,000 range. So the NEA Advantage Loan Program through NEA Member Benefits goes up to $2,000. And that's meant to help people get out of a pinch, out of a bind. Don't come to us. That sounds a little aggressive. Don't come to us. If you're looking to buy a house or to buy a car or to refinance a home or something like that, definitely find someone else. But like if you have a random emergency, let's say your transmission gives out in your car, or you need a couple of new tires, or the AC in your house goes out, you need a quick $1,000 or so to get that tech out there to work on it. And maybe it's the case that you just don't have that much money in your savings account, or your credit cards are maxed out, or the interest rates are just too high, whatever it may be. BMG Money is there to help you with getting access to quick funding to help you through that emergency situation. So the really great thing about what we do is, if you're approved, you can get that funding available almost immediately. So that's a really great thing in terms of working in these types of emergency situations. And what we really want to make sure we do too is, if you do find yourself on the financial side of things where your credit score is very low, or you don't have that savings account amount that you really need to kind of to power through that emergency, we don't want you going to any sort of predatory lender. I wouldn't be surprised if any of your listeners right now have probably went to a payday lender or a cash store in Idaho. The average interest rate, the average APR in Idaho is 475%, which is just so high in my opinion, and I bet that's everybody's opinion. And so what this Advantage Loan program is doing, again, because NEA saw that here's a need, we want to make sure all of our members can have access to some sort of funding if and when necessary, is that we offer these loans at interest rates that are very typical in the financial mainstream. So if any of your members have felt disenfranchised by the financial mainstream, this is a way to get those mainstream costs without necessarily having to jump through the mainstream hurdles, particularly around the credit score.
Having access to something that can prevent having to go to title loans or check cashing loans, payday loans, really does sound like a fantastic alternative. What would you say are some of the, I guess you would say, ways that the NEA Advantage Loan program will differ from some of the traditional loan options?
Absolutely. So again, the traditional loan options do require the credit score. I can't stress that enough, whereas we don't. And traditional loans oftentimes do not have same day funding. A lot of times there's multiple days of waiting, sometimes up to 30 days, because, that's actually a rule kind of at the federal level that a lender has up to 30 days to make a decision. We operate on speed, right? We know that whoever may be coming to us might be in a pinch, and they don't necessarily have time. Time is not on their side. And with all the wonderful information we can capture nowadays electronically, we don't have a paper process. It's an all online electronic process. And so that allows us to move very quickly. So if someone wakes up in the morning, they have some sort of curveball getting thrown at them that day that necessitates some sort of financial need. Like, hey, you know what? I need that quick $1,500. You can hop on to the NEA Member Benefits website, go through the application process for the NEA Advantage Loan, and again, if approved, all that can happen within just a few minutes. Again, assuming you have all the information there in the application process, it goes through very quickly, and then you can get funded very quickly if approved. But if you don't have all the information, you can call BMG Money directly, and we can work with you to help you figure out what information is needed, again, to try to help expedite the process. So all online. The information is streamlined too, because since we are a partner with NEAMB, if you're logging in through the NEAMB.com portal, a lot of the information is already pre-captured and pre-identified, which is a lot of the part of the process of a loan application, because we have to make sure it is the actual person doing the applying, and then obviously to round that out. If approved, you get your money very, very quickly. I do want to quickly say too, I'm a former educator, and I know I'm talking to educators or people who serve the education environment. I know I'm doing a lot of talking about the loans, and frankly, the loans are very important. But in the spirit of education too, I just want you all to know that BMG Money, in partnership with NEAMB, also offers at no cost financial skills and wellness programs through our bmgmoney.com website, so that people can start learning some new and different techniques to help manage their savings plans, their get out of debt plans, so on and so forth.
Derek, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, especially for sharing that additional information. In particular, especially with all of our members working within education, being able to provide additional education that can help them and their families out is always something that we strive to be able to share, especially here with Save with Dave. So, my final question for you is kind of a two-parter.
Mhm.
Is this something that our IEA, Idaho Education Association members can now take advantage of? And is this a benefit that some of their family members may also be able to take advantage of?
Absolutely. So the NEA Advantage Loan program is up and running for the for Idaho and the affiliate members there. So again, like I mentioned, you can just go to the neamb.com website, go to member benefits, personal loans, and then you can look at the NEA Advantage Loan there. So absolutely. NEAMB and BMG Money are licensed in the state of Idaho, so we can originate loans and marketing there. So no problem whatsoever in terms of applying. One of the things that we do have to put some guardrails on, though, is that the NEA Advantage program is only for active members currently in the Idaho Education Association, and because we are not using credit score, we do use employment factors in our application process. So the loans are available for active members who are currently employed by their school districts. Unfortunately, at this time, it does not extend to their family members because, again, it's not credit score based, it's employment based, and because this is a direct member benefit, we do have it only focused on the members only at this point.
Yes.
But that being said, we've still seen a lot of uptake on this as we've rolled it out. And we are definitely providing a positive benefit for people who may find themselves in need of very quick cash to handle a situation.
Derek, thank you for that wonderful answer. So, everyone, as always, in order to take advantage of your IEA, NEA member benefits, first and foremost, please be sure to visit neamb.com/start, START. When you go up to the benefits and discounts, kind of in the upper left-hand section of the screen, you will see to the far left loans under that very first header. By clicking on that, you'll be able to take advantage of the two different loan options that are available for you through your IEA member benefits. The specific one that we are talking about in detail with our guest Derek today is the NEA Advantage Loan program. We truly hope that you have found this informative and that it is something that can assist you in time of need for any of the things that pop up within your life. And as always, thank you so much for being an IEA member. And Derek, thank you so much for taking this time out to help increase the awareness and inform our Idaho members of this fantastic program that can assist them in their time of need. We truly appreciate you being a guest today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, and thanks everyone for listening.